Hi guys, I hope you are safe and well. I really miss seeing you. I hope get to see you guys pretty soon. Kind of in the meantime, I'll be posting 1 or 2 videos a week, kind of our video lessons here. I would really recommend you have your notebook ready. You can pause. We'll do what we normally do with examples and definitions, terms, methods. You can pause anytime, put it in your notebook. We'll end like we normally do with doing a couple examples. If you guys have any questions, I will have office hours, or feel free to email me at any time. So today we're kind of reviewing. I'm picking up where we left off with our quadratic formula, because next week when we start into things, we're going to use the quadratic formula with some of those complex numbers that we've been doing. So I wanted to review our quadratic formula today. So remember our steps, we might even have that on our card, that our equations got to be in standard form. We put in ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay. I also, when we get to our example, we usually like to avoid having a fraction. We don't always have to. We like to avoid doing that. We'll list our a, b, and c's. We'll put them in our quadratic formula, and then we'll reduce if needed. Remember, we'd always could reduce that triangle at the end and call it the upside down triangle. So, again, if you have your notebook, this would probably be a good time to pause and list our method. I'm going to kind of flip over here, and we'll do a couple of our examples. So I'm going to start out. I'll solve. I have 5m squared equals 1 minus 2m. So I don't have any fractions, so I don't have to multiply anything by the LCD, but I am going to put this in standard form. So using opposites, bring my 2m over, subtract my 1. So I now have it in standard form. I'm going to list my A, B, and C. A is 5, B is 2, C is -1. Just for my visual purposes here, I'm going to write out my quadratic formula. I know it's in part of your method, but I'm going to kind of follow along here. So let's kind of just really evaluate them. -2 plus minus. 2 squared is 4. I always kind of like to do this off the side for signs, but -4 times my 5 times my -1 was positive 20. And then over 2a, 2 times 5 was 10. I combine in my radical, I'll have -2 plus minus square root 24 over 10. And now, if I can reduce our radicals. Remember, square root of 24 breaks into square root of 4 and square root of 6. I'm going to kind of move this up here. So when I rewrite that, I'll have -2 plus minus 2 square roots of 6 over 10. And then I kind of look at my upside down triangle, and I do see that everything here is divisible by 2, so I can reduce and go -1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times square root of 6 is itself, and then I'll have 10. Okay, so that would be my final answer of our quadratics. All right, let's take a look at I have 3/2 x squared plus 1/2 x minus 3. So I'm going to make it, I think, easier not to work with these fractions. So what I'm going to do is multiply everything by the LCD. Well, the only LCD we have, or the only denominator we have, is 2. So I'm going to multiply everything by 2. So rules of equations, 2 times everything, don't forget my 3. So these, I'll have 3x squared when I multiply it, plus 1x, or x, minus 6 equals 0. So now I, right from here, can list my A, B, and C. I'm going to do it off the side here. A is 3, B is 1, C is negative 6. And again, I'll write my formula out, negative B plus minus B squared minus 4AC over 2A. And I'll go negative 1 when I evaluate, plus minus. 1 squared is 1. Still like to do this off to the side, so negative 4 times 3 times negative 6. Okay, when I multiply that out, I'll get negative 12 times negative 6, which is positive 72, over 2a, over 2 times 3 is 6. I combine inside my radical, and in this case, I can't reduce square root of 73, so I would be done. Okay? Guys, again, I hope to see you again. If you have any questions, like I said, I will have an office hours starting tomorrow, or please feel free to email me. Stay safe and healthy, and hope to see you soon. Take care, guys.